This is the English Literature Wave. I am Prof.L.B. Gayakawad talking on the basic functions of language. Today we are studying the informative, that is the communicative function of the language. So the basic functions. Here we are studying the basic functions. Basic means primary and functions means the duties of the language. So here the informative function is given, the communication function is given. So the first function is about the information and communication. So we will see in detail. We communicate our feelings and desires with language. So this language has the main function of explaining our desires and feelings. Means the person can communicate his feelings and desires with the help of this language. There are multiple communication through the languages in science, in advertisements, then in literature, in journalism, holy books and politics. It means that here the function, the informative function or the communicative function of the language is given in the sciences also. Means there are the sciences, and in these sciences the scientist communicates their feelings, their desires about their searches or researches. They search or they research, means about their researches or about their research. They talk here, they communicate their feelings, their desires. And in the advertisements also, the advertiser communicates their feelings. In literature, poets, writers communicate their feelings, and in journalism also the journalist communicates their feelings, and in holy books the saints communicate their feelings. Inform means give the information of their feelings. And in the political science or in the politics, the political persons or political person can give their feelings and desires. Language is complex. Complex means language is difficult to learn with its deepest domain on the planet of Earth. Means this language is very complex. This language is very difficult on the Earth, and that's why this language is called the difficult language here. Language communicates information permanently. Means this language gives us the communication of information permanently. So we have the language from the birth of man with evolution. Means this language has come with the person from the evaluation of man. Means man has been progressing with the evaluation method. So here in this way this man has developed this language. This language has come to man and from generation to generation. Means this man has got this language, this communication from generation to generation or from person to person, and generations have translated this language into their own languages. For example, English is translated into Marathi, into Hindi, and that's why this is the communicative or this is the informative function of the language. Thus, these generations present their past, present and future with the language. Means with the help of this language, the speakers or the talkers or the people or the generations talk about their future, talk about their past, they talk about their present. That is called the communicative information, or they talk about the information or about the communication of their past, present and future. Thus, only the man expresses his mind, his desires, his feelings with man. Means one man can talk his feelings with other man, and this happens with the communication. Means one man communicates, one man informs his own feelings and desires to other person, that is called the communicative function, that is called the informative function. Any information available in the universe is collected only through the language. Means this man can collect any information in the world with the help of this language. That's why it is nothing but the use of this language, that is called the communicative function, that is called the informative function. Thus the language only has made this universe informative, and only because of this language this world, this universe has become informative. And thus the language only tells the true and untrue information in the world. Means there are the true informations in the world, there are the untrue informations in the world, there are the false informations in the world, there are the true informations in the world, and all these informations the man has got with the help of the language. And thus only we can say that the function of the language is to give information, that is the language is informative. It means that this language is informative, and this language has given the communication. Means one man has heard from the second man, and that man has communicated, means that man has informed that information, that communication to the third person. Means one man can give the explanation happened between the two persons to the third person, and that is called the communicative function or informative functions. Means this language has given the information, or this language has transferred the knowledge from one generation to the second generation, from one person to the second person. So here today we have finished the function of language, that is called the informative function or the communicative function. Thank you very much.